Hi, Gemini, it's Kaycee. How are you? Thank you so much for tuning in. We're going to do the combo reading again this month. Well, we do the overall for July in that message, and then we pull for your romantic or your relationship reading. So we're going to start with the overall message. Get some tarot up here. I have to tell you, I am having the hardest time doing your reading this month. Everything from my computer just shutting off to other weird stuff happening. So hopefully this is the message that is meant for you. Here we have the Two of Swords coming in, and this is talking about making a decision. When this card comes in, we have to remember the decision is not as bad or as hard as we think it is. We have the blinders on right now. We're only seeing it from one perspective. We have to look at it from a different perspective in order to make the right decision. That's why when you see the Two of Swords, in most tarot decks, they have their eyes covered with a bandana or a scarf or something, and they are able to remove that scarf very, very easily. And it's just like turning your head and seeing things from a different perspective that will gain all the knowledge you need to make that decision. So the decision is not as dire as we think it is. Not to negate the fact of its importance, but there is a solution to the situation. We just don't see it right now. Here we have Judgment in reverse. As well as the Seven of Coins. And the Six of Wands, which is the Success card. Loving this energy so far. Abundance, the Empress Abundance card is coming out. So from what I can see so far, Gemini, you have to make this decision, and when you do, it will be very, very successful for you. You will get that abundance. You will get that recognition. Things won't be so hard. You will not feel like everyone is judging you at this time. This also talks about self-judgment, especially when it's in the reverse, because a lot of times when you read tarot, what's in reverse is usually what you're feeling or what you're going through at the moment. And it doesn't necessarily mean the opposite of what it means in the upright. It all depends on the cards around it. And right now you're making a decision. So that's an internal situation. And you are putting self-judgment on yourself. And that's where you have to look at things from a different perspective. What advice would you give to your family member or your best friend if they were going through the same situation? And really meditate on that. You know, don't be biased. What would you say to them if they were going through this? You're also coming in, like we said, with the Seven of Coins. And the Seven of Coins is looking back on and reflecting on the hard work that you've put in. And you're also looking at your failures and you're looking at your successes. So you need to remember to look more so on your successes than your failures. Don't be so hard on yourself for what didn't work out. Realize that was only a learning point, something that you had to like experience so that you can make a different decision later on. Not all our failures are bad. A lot of them are really actually good because it makes us better people, because that's just a stumbling block. We just get up, brush ourselves off, and try again differently. Here we have the Success card with the Six of Wands, and we also have the Empress, which is all about abundance. So once you do make this decision and you stop putting yourself down in like you're not able to succeed in the situation because it didn't succeed in the past. Don't have that negative thoughts. When you change your thought process and you give yourself positive affirmations, you are able to manifest different things. So when you do look on your past, don't be so hard on yourself, okay? You're going through a time of reflection. You know, some things that we wish that we could change, but we can't. So we just have to let it, find a way to make peace with it and not judge ourselves so critically on any mistakes that we may have made. Because you have success, as long as you look at it from a different point of view and you kind of look at it from a a third party situation. If you were, looking at it from someone else's perspective, what kind of advice would you give someone else? If this wasn't you, you would tell them not to be so hard on themselves. And it is what it is. And you did the best you could at that time with the knowledge that you had. That's all we can do. I know when you're reflecting upon it, that's, those are just words, but really that's all, that's reality, to be honest. If we knew better, we would have done better. So we know better now, so we do better now. I want to pull a couple more clarifiers with a different tarot deck here. Here we have Three of Cups. All right, you got all kinds of clarifiers coming up. Hold on one second. Alrighty, so they fell on the floor, which I had to go chase them, but we do have the Three of Cups, the Fool card. We have the Ten of Swords. We have the Three of Pentacles in reverse, and we also have the Six of Cups. We have the Magician in reverse. We have the Nine of Cups in the upright. We have the Ace of Pentacles in the upright, and we also have the Seven of Wands in the reverse. So the decision that you're making is very hard for you because you feel like you're betraying someone else by getting a new opportunity. Here, when we start with the Three of Cups, we are talking about a tribe. We're talking about friends, coworkers, someone that you're very entangled with in a job situation, a creative situation, a home life situation where, your sisters or brothers, family can be very, very tight. And you guys rely a lot on each other. Then there's a situation that comes in for you with the Fool card, and this is a new beginning. It's something that you've really desired and wanted, and now it's open to you. But if you take this, you feel like you're going to be betraying your family or your work, or someone is going to get hurt with this decision. The Three of Pentacles in reverse is talking about how you're going to be doing this on your own. This is not a collaborative situation. It's all about you. But it does make you reflect on the past with the Six of Cups. This can also mean that someone from the past is coming in. The Magician in reverse talks about not manifesting the things that you want. So I'm feeling very highly that someone comes in from the past that tries to mess things up. The Magician in reverse, not being honest, not being able to put the money where their mouth is. The promises are not backed up by anything that's solid. And there's a conflict here, and someone is walking away because it is not worth it to them. And I feel that that's your energy. And then there's new beginnings for your wishes to come true. So that's the decision you have to make, because you have to make a choice between what it is that you want and what's going to benefit everyone else. And sometimes people are going to have to adjust to your new beginning. But you feel like you're going to betray them because they rely heavily on you, and they rely too heavily on you in some aspects. Say you do a lot of babysitting for your family members, and it's taking up a lot of your time, and now you have this opportunity for this really great job or being able to sell your product or whatever it is, and you need to focus that time somewhere else. But if you do it, you're going to leave this family member in a dire situation because there won't be anyone to babysit their kids. That's the kind of energy that I'm picking up here, that there is a very strong knit relationship that is very it's balanced in regards to the fact that you guys rely on each other equally, but there's a new opportunity coming in and you have to take it, or you feel like you have to take it, but you're holding back. And that's the decision you have to make. You'll be successful when you take it. You can feel it, you can see it. It's been something that you've been kind of working on, and now is the time, but taking it is going to put other people in a situation. They're not going to be very happy with your decision, but it's the best decision for everyone because we have the Nine of Cups, and that's where everyone's fulfillment comes in. This is where you really come in and have that abundance, but you get to share your abundance. So if you make a lot of money, you can pay for daycare for your niece or nephew or whoever you're babysitting. That's how this works. So you have to step out and take that risk with the Fool card and step away from the pack so that you can actually be more supportive to your tribe, financially, emotionally, spiritually, whatever this means for you. I want to pull the oracle real quick for your overall monthly, because this is really intense, successful, abundant energy, but the decision that you make does change the dynamics for other people. And that's what, you feel like you're betraying them. This weighs heavily on your heart. That's why it's hard for you to make this decision. But the abundance is very, very clear. Oh, check this out. Love is your energy, guys. So because you're doing it with love and you're not doing it, out of revenge or any of those negative energies where you're trying to break away from the tribe because you have this opportunity, your love is your energy. Your love is your protection to them. You're doing it because you love them. So this is all good energy. You need to talk it out with them. Make sure that they understand where you're going with this. There is going to be a rough spot in regards to the Magician and the Seven of Wands in reverse. This is the upheaval, but there's a new beginning that's very firm and very secure. Pardon me. And then we have the Nine of Cups, and this is where your blessings come in. So you have the Nine of Cups and the Empress and the Six of Wands. Seriously, this is what you need to do. You need to take this opportunity. Things will work out with your family the way it's supposed to. If you're leaving a job, you may feel bad about it as well. It's that kind of energy that I'm picking up on. So if you are being offered a better job and you have to leave the job you're at, you're going to feel bad about it, but things will work out the way they're supposed to. So we're going to go ahead and pull these back a little bit because I want to use these guys in a minute for clarifiers for our romance. I love this new opportunity that you have coming in. So take it. Take this new ride. Take this new journey. So we're going to pull a couple of emotion cards here. See what we have. Giving and receiving is coming in as your energy, and that really works with the overall energy as well, because you are getting an offer. Your offer is also going to allow you to give to your family and your tribe. So this is going to be very intense energy. So it's also coming up in your romantic sector as well as your energy. So this is very, very good. It's continuing over into your relationships. All right, we'll take these guys that want to bounce out. Okay, so we have third eye chakra as well as dedicated effort. What it is that you had put your energy into for the month took a lot of time and energy, using your psychic abilities, using your physical abilities, using your mental abilities. Everything is now coming together to bless you for your efforts. And you're feeling such a change within your joy. You're connected to spirit, you're doing what you love, it's paying off, people are giving you offers, you're able to help other people as well. This is a full circle energy. Now let's see what energy is coming up for the person that you're dealing with the most for the month. I had a bunch pop up, so let's see what happens. Healing begins refusing to see in reverse. Dreams come true in reverse. Win or lose in reverse. And coming together in the upright. Usually I don't read these in the reverse, but I think that this works out perfectly because whoever you are dealing with for the month is the same person you feel like you're betraying by making this decision. They get over it. Okay, it's very clear that they get over it. Healing begins with their heart and their root chakra. So that's is where they were affected. It's in their root, in their stability, and what they thought what they could rely on. Okay, but you're moving away from being able to help them. So this is perfectly normal. Heart chakra means that they did get hurt. It bothered them. They're sad over it. The situation, if you have to move out of town, whatever the case is, they are feeling it in their heart as well. Now, refusing to see in the reverse, they see exactly why you need to do what you have to do. Okay. Dreams coming true. This card is their dreams of what they thought it was supposed to be has changed. So that's why this dreams coming true is in reverse. So they have to alter their perspective as to what the new reality and new future is going to be with the change that you're taking. Win or lose in reverse is saying that they're not going to give you any ultimatums. They understand what's happening. They're, not happy about the changes that are going to affect them, but they're very supportive in the end here with the coming together. So they do make full circle. They, excuse me, they understand why you're doing what you're doing, even though it bothers them, and what they thought was going to happen is now not going to happen because you've changed what the storyline is. And you have to, because this is an opportunity you can't say no to. But they come around, guys. Don't worry, they come around. It's okay. They're going to be mad for a little bit. They're going to be sad. They're going to be hurt. And you knew that, when we had the 10 of swords coming in, you knew that they were going to take this as a betrayal. But you've worked so very hard on whatever it is that you're doing, that this new opportunity is really, really big and really, really will pay off. It's going to be really abundant and successful. Sorry, I thought I was going to drop a card. All right, so your romance card is coming in as past life relationship, which means that you've known each other before, so that you guys go way, way back. Past life relationships mean that when you meet this person or when this person arrives in your life, that you instantly have a connection with them on a soulmate situation. Sometimes it's romantic and sometimes it's not, but it's super solid. You ever meet somebody in a random place, maybe at work or just out and about, and instantly you guys just connect, you exchange phone numbers and you become instant best friends. It's that kind of energy. And sometimes it can be a romantic person too. So let's go ahead and pull for them. Check it out. I kid you guys not. It says, let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. So, the resistance that you get from them is the lack of control over the situation, the lack of control over your decisions. They see that things should work out one way, and you're seeing that they need to work out a different way. There's a new opportunity. There's a new play going on right now, and you have to switch gears and things have to be looked at differently. You're not going to follow the path that was originally discussed. Now things have changed, and they're changed to your benefit, and there's no reason why you shouldn't take this. And you knew how they were going to react with the past life relationship because you've known them, so well, and you knew how they were going to react. They were going to be really, really hurt, and you were hoping they were going to come around, which they do, but they have to let go of the control. They have to let go of a lot of control, actually, because now you're the one who's calling the shots, because this is all about you, and your time has come, and you're not going to say no to this no matter what, because this is what you want. This is that dedicated effort. That is the that is your blood, sweat, and tears that you put into this situation. So let's give these another shuffle. We had a few fall on the floor. Drives me crazy when they fall on the floor, but you know what it means? It's a really good reading and a really strong message when they just kind of pop out and start flinging everywhere. So if you guys are readers, you'll know what I mean. And if you guys are just starting out, you know, if you have cards flinging all over the place, hang on, because that's a good reading, very strong energy. Okay, here we go with the Chariot as well as the Moon. So whatever comes to you to make this decision, which is the Moon card, using your intuition to navigate through these new changes, something becomes illuminated, an offer comes to you, and you take it and you run with it with the Chariot. Okay, there's no, and look how generous you're going to be. Okay, bottom of the deck. And there will be happiness as well. There'll be a rekindling of that balance that was disrupted when you gave them the news, but it all comes full circle. So you guys are going to be very, very balanced in the future. You're going to be very happy with your changes, because now you're going to be able to help other people, like we said, with the giving and receiving. This is something that is going to pay off for you, and you're able to help others, your family members, your kids, your parents, your brothers and sisters, whoever it is that's important to you. You're going to be able to give them some very good stability and really be there for them. So whoever's upset about this change right here, they'll get over it. And if you're worried about that, and that's why you won't pull the trigger on this, know that they will get over it. Because this is very important that you do this so that you can help yourself and everyone else. Set your intentions. You know, every day as it's coming in, set your intentions as to what you want. You're very, very powerful. This is your time to shine. So put it out in the universe as to what you want, because this is going to come back and be very, very abundant. So be very specific with your house, with your car, with your finances, with how you see yourself in 5 years. You know, write it down. Some people talk about doing vision boards. Some people have notebooks. You know, whatever it is that keeps you focused on what needs to be done for this big abundance that's coming in for you. Do it. Don't let anyone sidetrack you. Keep your focus. They're coming in with ask for guidance. And at the very bottom of the deck, we have choose love over fear. So don't let fear stop you from doing this. They're going to ask for guidance so they can get some security, some balance, you know, that they need to go with them, because they're now letting go of the control that they had over the situation, or what. And I don't want to say they were a control freak by any means. I mean, you can correct me if I'm wrong down in the comments, but I feel like more that they ran a particular part of the family a certain way, and now they have to change it, you know. But you can correct me, write down in the comments and let me know if they are a little bit too controlling and they have to give up the control to you, or if it's just what they're controlling gets changed. Let's go ahead and get a couple wisdom cards out. High Priestess of Air is coming in for you. Now, this is all about you, okay? You're an air sign right there. This is you being the High Priestess. This is you setting your intentions, getting what you want, making your abundance, making that success happen, making those connections and those doors available to you so that you can network and do what you have to do and to get this thing rolling, get this thing off the ground. Once you make that decision and you let the other person know what it is that's happening right now. You're getting all these offers. You can't say no. You have to take them. This is how you're going to make your life a good life. I mean, this is huge right now. You know, abundance, success all over here, generosity. Something comes with that Moon card that opens up a huge door for you. And honesty, they're coming in with honesty, guys. And at the very bottom of the deck, it's individuality. And I'm going to come with their particular energy as that part of their life that you're changing is who they are. That's where they get their most joy. That's where they feel wanted, needed, appreciated. Say this particular energy you're dealing with is a stay-at-home mom, and her life is her house, her kids, her groups, taking care of the spouse, that kind of thing. And that's where she gets her identity from. And she's very proud of it. This is who she is. And now you're taking a new beginning, you're changing things. So things are changing for your spouse or your family member, and they're losing their identity in the change. And this is where they're going to have to be honest with themselves and honest with you and just talk it out. Honesty will really help with getting to a very balanced energy with this person. A lot of communication needs to be done so that they understand what you're thinking, where you're going with it, so they can reinvent themselves in your new reality. So be open with them as much as possible so they feel comfortable with the changes. And like I said, I don't know if this is your spouse or a family member or a parent or a child, but I feel that you're doing this out of love, but it is really flipping their world upside down. And you're kind of losing your own identity in the process. We're going to pull a couple of angel messages, see what guidance we can get from that. Okay. These guys are coming in, and we have release and presence. This is beautiful. Yes, yes, yes. So when we make this decision, it's going to release a lot of feelings that have been weighing heavy on you. You're going to feel lighter. You're going to feel more guided because you're walking in the right steps down the path that you're supposed to be on right now. You're going to feel present in all things that you're doing. And you're going to feel the presence of your guardian angels and of your spirit guides and everyone that is nudging you down this path. This is very beautiful energy. So know that while you're going through this and you're releasing things that don't serve you anymore, you're making good decisions. You're not going to worry about what other people are, or how other people are going to react to what it is that you're going to change. Because when you finally make that decision, because it's holding you back because you feel like you're betraying this person, that release alone perpetuates the abundance to come in really, really fast, and those doors are open. So once you speak your intention of what you're doing, new doors are going to open, and that's when you're going to get those new offers. And that is a release of energy holding, it's like holding your breath. And then when you finally exhale, all this stuff just feels so much lighter and brighter, and things open up for you. So Gemini, hang tight while you go through this. You're going to make the right decision. Your family member is going to understand. They feel like their world is turned upside down with your decision, but this really, really, really is going to pay off nicely for you. Thank you so much for letting me read for you today. I would love to know what this is. If you guys are getting new jobs, new homes, whatever it is, I love to hear what all the new blessings are. So please leave me a comment. If you haven't done so already, please like and subscribe because I would love to have you back. Take care.